You're exactly where you need to be. Most of the time, we feel like we're not where we're supposed to be because we feel like we're falling back or we're kind of like stuck. Sometimes I look at someone's success and think, wow, I'm like so far behind. Or I feel like I'm not really moving that fast in my own life. So my self-doubt kind of creeps in, especially when I see people around me doing really good in life. But I think it's so easy to just be caught up in this thought that we need to be somewhere else or we should be doing something more than what we're doing right now. But I don't think it's really about rushing to the destination. It's really about the journey of learning and growing on the way. We live in a world that constantly tells us to hustle, to move faster, or to climb higher. And if you're not progressing at the pace where everyone else seems to be, then you're somehow failing. But I really want to challenge that. The truth is, progress isn't really about speed. It's about the presence. So maybe you're not where you thought you'd be by now, but that doesn't really mean that you're lost or behind. I remember a time in my own life where I felt like I was exactly out of sync with everyone around me. I was just comparing myself to others and thinking I should be further along or that I was kind of wasting my time. I thought I wasn't really doing enough because not much was going around me. There was no progress that I could just, see. But at that time, I was just learning, like adapting and growing in ways that I couldn't see yet. And when I look back at it now, I realized how much those moments of waiting prepare me for what came next. So we just gotta trust the process. Your growth might be happening in ways where you can't see it immediately, but if you just do your best, show up, do it scared, do it tired, do it alone, and just embrace this whole process, you'll be able to see how far you've come when you look back at it later. So if you feel like you haven't really hit your stride, that's fine. It's okay. It's completely natural and normal to be feeling like that. And you're not behind. You're in the right place. You're taking the steps, learning the lessons, and gaining the strength for whatever that's coming next. And we all have fears, especially when we feel like we're working for something that feels out of reach. But it's a sign that you're going in the right direction because you're supposed to be scared. You're stepping out of your comfort zone. You're challenging yourself. And that's a good sign. So you don't have to be too anxious about it. You're exactly where you need to be. Other people that have different ambitions, different goals, are not going to have the same process that you're going through. There's no right answer to what you need to do or how you can live your life. I think it's just a matter of how well you can embrace the difficulties and showing up. And if you have to do it scared, do it scared. I think that's the necessary step that we need to take to achieve things that we never expected that we could. So if you're sitting here today, feeling like you're lost or behind, I just want you to take a deep breath and remember that you're exactly where you need to be. Maybe not where you thought you'd be, but exactly where you're meant to be right now. And remember that growth takes time. It doesn't really happen right away, so you don't have to have it all figured out right now. No matter where you're at, this moment really matters. It's preparing you for the next chapter. So yeah, just keep going. You've got this. Put in the work, trust the process, show up. Then later on, when you look back at it, you'll realize and you'll notice how far you've come and how much you grew. I believe in you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for loving the contents that I make. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.